Hi, I'm divorce and child custody attorney Brian A. Victor, and welcome to podcast number 4. I run my own family law practice in San Diego, California, and I hope you've enjoyed my prior podcasts discussing decisions regarding divorce and custody, speaking about custody in dating relationships, and understanding the financial documents necessary when divorcing. I want to thank everybody because I have received many positive comments regarding my previous podcast episodes. So thank you all for reaching out and sharing your thoughts about them with me. It's extremely exciting to be able to share this important information about divorce and custody with so many people who are listening to my podcast episodes. This week I thought I would talk about something that is important at this time of year to many children of divorce, and that is spring break. More specifically, spring break parenting plans and how they can affect children and families. Spring break is nearly upon us, and this is the time the kids look forward to. For a lot of families, it's also a time for vacation. As a divorce and child custody attorney here in San Diego, one of the issues I come across often is determining which parent is allowed to take vacation time with their children. Many times, this decision is controlled by a court order for child custody and visitation. Certain custody orders allow for one parent to have vacation time with their child for the entire break, while allowing the other parent vacation time during a different school break. Sometimes a child custody plan provides for one parent to have vacation time with their child during half of the spring break and the other parent during the other half of the break. Sometimes a child custody plan allows parents to determine on their own what spring break plans they are going to have with their children. Now remember, this could work pretty good for parents who communicate well with each other. However, this does not work well for high conflict parents. These parents need concrete child custody plans so that there will be little chance of confusion regarding spring break plans. When I create spring break custody plans for my clients, I consider the age of the child, the ability of the parents to communicate with each other, and the parent's ability to take off work to spend spring break with their child. After focusing on these considerations, I then ask my clients what type of custody plan they would prefer for spring break. Once I obtain their preference, I begin crafting a concise spring break custody plan that is easy to understand and easy to follow. I have found that the less interruptions in the custody plan, the easier it will be to follow and the less confusing it will be. I include in most spring break custody plans the precise time the exchanges should occur, the location of the exchanges, and the length of time each parent has with their child during spring break. What parents need to understand is that their conflict negatively affects their children. Therefore, the more concise the parenting plan, the less confusion involved, which results in less problems that can arise. Spring break should be a time for fun that children can have with their parents, regardless of the issues their parents are having with each other from the standpoint of divorce. Parents should not allow their situation and their conflict to affect their children, because after all, spring break is a time that everyone should be able to spend with each other and forget about the other issues that go on the rest of the year. To inquire further about what is involved in creating a custody plan for spring break, consult with a local family law attorney who can discuss this process as it relates to your specific situation. In San Diego, contact the law offices of Brian A. Victor for more information on child custody plans. Thank you very much for listening, and feel free to contact me at my website, www.brianvictorlaw.com, for any suggestions you have regarding future podcast episodes.